countdown. What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Babu on the mic. Welcome to the Babu Speak Show. I did a show, I think it was yesterday. I don't know what happened with my computer. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. But literally 40 minute to an hour show with no sound. And I was like, oh my God. So I said in being professional and disciplined, I would do it again. But this time I got my partner with me. And we're gonna run down that topic. This Mr. Trent. Trent, how you doing?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Welcome to the show. So I think it's a pleasure to have you here. You literally, that's mine. That's not yours. My bad. I think it's gonna be a pleasure having you on the show, and we be lunching all the time. And I was like, man, he came through the door. He was like, yo, bro, let's go. I was like, all right, let's go. I'm trained to go. Like, fuck, get on that train and ride that bitch. So tonight's topic is be careful what you ask for. And some of y'all like, oh, that's a broad topic, and you know, what is he trying to say? Where's he going with this one? Well, watch the show and you gonna find out. You gonna fuck around and find out tonight. Because I think it's a deep topic, and actually you see in the description if you're that type of person. Some people just click play. I don't know, but we're gonna be talking about relationships and focusing on the romantic side of it. But at the end of the day, I think that what we're gonna talk about could span all relationships, friendships, whatever. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, my goal is to uh, basically highlight when you move too fast. Friendship, romantic, work, it don't even really much matter at the end of the day. I don't think, but like especially with relationships, and what sparked this topic and this particular um path that I wanted to travel was a friend of mine that 5 years, best friends, really close. Start dating this dude 3 weeks ago, and he's damn near moved in our house, and I'm like, don't let him move in. That they haven't confirmed nothing like that. It's like one of those unspoken things. He's there all the time. His car's not working, And then she kind of like mentioned it, and I was like, is he actually moved in? And you're like, well, almost. I said, don't let him do that. 3 weeks? Come on, man. Don't do that. You better than that. And you're very free spirited. And it's like, what happened, you just don't know. And you don't know him. You don't know his temperament. Yeah, y'all having fun right now. Everything's cool. Everything is kind of like, smooth. It's supposed to after 3 weeks, right? Am I wrong? You feel me? Like at the end of the day, because you don't know one, what's his temperament. You're beautiful girl. You're female, and at the end of the day, he's a man. And sometimes men who don't know how to regulate their emotions and the type of work you do, she's a dancer. And at the end of the day, what happens if he becomes jealous and like, oh, you gotta quit dancing? He's been in your house, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. At the end of the day, he's trying to now act like the man of the house that he didn't get, that he barely probably paid the rent on. You feel me? And he like, what else has he done other than physically make you happy? You feel me? To be like at a point where he's feeling entitled because one, you let him in after fucking 3 weeks, you barely know the dude, right? Yeah. And then you're gonna turn around and then you don't want to lose this man. You get attached, he's attached, he's feeling a little bit proud or whatever. Now he's telling you like, look, man, quit the job that you're doing, dancing, this and this and this and that. If you love me, we might throw that card, or he might just come even more aggressive. You feel me? At the end of the day, what you gonna do? You gonna put him out? Hey, it's gonna take 30 days the way the law works now. Protect ignorant motherfuckers. You feel me? Like, and so, like, what are you really gonna do? What do you think, James? I mean, like, if as far as at the end of the day, you know, I'm not one to judge, so don't think I'm coming on here acting like I'm, what I'm saying, gonna do like one of these things where like, oh, this is this and this and this and this, right or wrong, it's not my situation, but I think that not knowing a person after 3 weeks, or only for 3 weeks or less, that's really not enough time to really vet a person and get to know someone to where you should be comfortable enough to let them move in your house, in a relationship manner. Now, I mean, friends and things like that, that's a little different, whatever. You're not really subjected to their type of flaws or what have you to a
Yeah.
degree. How by make sure you pay your rent type shit, whatever. But like when you talk about a relationship, like what do you think?
Nah, 3 weeks. There's no way. 3 weeks. There's just no way that should even be an option. That one, hate to tell you, but he's already letting you know red flags off the gate. Authority, control. You need to quit your
Violation.
job. You need to quit that job. I don't have a job, but you need to quit that job that's been supporting you before you
That
even
part.
met me. That is making all the sense. Like, no,
And don't think it's just about the job. Even if he has a job, like the fuck, who cares?
no,
Like
like,
like he
no.
met you there, and you know what? Like at the end of the day, my people's is a dancer. I'm a biggest supporter. Like, hey, look, go get a dance for Charlotte, bro. Like,
Yes,
hey,
live
boom.
your life. You
This
gotta have
is
a life
because
outside of
one,
job.
in the strip clubs, I don't know about your state, but in West Virginia, you ain't fucking, you ain't sucking, you ain't doing none of that unless you're that hoe and you just figure out a way around certain things. But in
Yeah.
in the club that I go to is very reputable, cameras everywhere. That shit's not happening. So why do I give a fuck if she's in there on her grind, get her money?
She's making up
You know what
money.
I'm saying?
She's
As long as
bringing the
she
bread home.
acting,
She's taking. She's capable of taking
and
care of
not
herself.
taking her job home with her or to the store with her or around the street with her, I don't have no problem with that. What I
Let
care?
her always have the option of having that independency. You know what I mean? Like letting her know that she can do it without. You know what I mean? Don't put her in a situation to. Like that's a hell of a sacrifice, bro. Quit your job for what? Nigga, like I got a
And
life.
then, like after 3 weeks, do you know she quits that job where she does not have a necessarily a set schedule, set routine, where or the freedom how she can work her hours and so forth? If she quits that job, is she gonna be able to go to a job where they work 10, 12 hours, can't move but 3 times a day, and only two of them is two times those two of those times is for 10 minutes. Like the fuck. And then that third time, which is your lunch break, maybe an hour if you're fortunate. Most jobs is 30 minutes. 30 minutes, get back on that bitch and you gotta go. But like, is she gonna be able to hold that job down? Is she gonna have the temperament to stay in the job and literally like have to, couldn't? But like, you don't know. It's only been 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
Like,
why
why
even put her in that position? Because if it's
that
not
part?
broke, don't
Because
fix it, bro.
because
Like
at
it's
least
fine. What she's doing is fine. Your insecurities, you need to man up, get
I'm
that
a
joint straight with
I'm
yourself.
gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna go under the. I'm gonna go
Okay.
under.
Go
Watch,
ahead.
watch, watch this move. If she's in a club, right, and she works 8 hours, probably don't work that long. At the end of the day, I mean, peripheral. If you bought your shit, like you're in that junk, you coasting for most of it. You sitting down, you talking, chit chatting, get a drink, get money, whatever. Then you get you some dances if you're about your business. But at least you could come in there and chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When she's not super busy, she can like come around, not on no like romantic shit, but like, just
Cause you
acknowledge
support her.
because you supporting her, right? You
Yeah.
spending bread on her, you ain't spending bread
Yeah.
on nobody else. But if she leave there and go to Macy's warehouse and in that bitch for 12 hours,
You're not
swing
going in there
look,
to
watch,
support.
watch where I end up at. Swing shift, you feel me? The motherfucker that sweet talks her there is the one that you really got to worry about, not the one at the club. You see where I'm going with this?
It's
She
your
leave
job,
that jump
husband.
because you was insecure and jealous as fuck, and then she go to a warehouse and she's talking to she's standing next to this motherfucker for 10 hours. She don't have a choice, right?
Yeah, bro.
What they gonna do?
Yeah.
They gonna start talking. You know what that's gonna be? Her work husband.
Just a friend.
That's what she said. He's just a friend.
Yeah.
At the end of
I've
the
been
day,
there. I know.
you don't. So what I was getting at is when you take a person out of one thing to try to make you secure, you don't know if the next thing that they're going into is gonna keep you secure.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean,
mm.
you're putting
Boom,
her in
bad
a
blue. Speaking in
situation.
this bitch.
Now the good thing is for real, kind of like where we're at. compared to being like Atlanta, New York, Vegas, something like that. You know what I mean? Like the probability,
Oh, what you say? She might get
yeah,
traffic.
yeah. She might,
Or
you
like
know,
because of more
the
distractions
probability,
and yeah.
yeah,
But then you know what though? At the end of the day, those are scenarios. None of them necessarily going to necessarily 100% work out. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If she's solid, if she really fuck with you,
yeah.
it don't matter if she worked at a brothel, my motherfucking nigga.
She's not
It
going for
doesn't matter.
nothing.
She's gonna literally curb
Yeah.
the fuck out of niggas. And you better hope your girl ain't friendly. Because if she's friendly,
No, but that's not
that
always
that sets
true.
that's a setup for
Look,
failure, huh?
friendly.
That's a recipe
They
for failure.
they
Sorry.
hey look, most of the time, but at the same time, all right, I don't know about you, but the way I look at it, respect is given off the rip until you mess it up. Then it has to be earned. But a lot of people look at it, respect has to be earned off the rip. But why would you look at it like that?
And say
Somebody
it the way
does
you
not
said the
know
first
you.
time. Say it the way you said the first time.
All right, so my perspective, only
Mm.
my opinion.
No, no, no.
If I just meet you,
Uh-huh.
respect is given. You don't have to earn it until you mess it up. Then you have to earn it back. You know what I mean? But you know,
I agree with that, but I would say to an extent.
what's up?
All right, so like, okay, so let's say, um, for example, like when you go get your license, right? The first time ever getting a license, they don't just give you a straight up license, right? But they still give you the right to drive with a permit.
Yeah,
So to an extent, because you're not gonna give a person the respect you would give to a person that you've known, tried and true for a year, that you just met in one day. You feel what I'm saying?
all
So
right,
like, in other words, it can be taken away easier and quicker,
okay.
if that
So
makes sense.
no, no,
So like, you know what I'm saying? Respect. So like when I say that, if I put it in terms to try to explain a little better, like when you first meet somebody, hey, what's up, my man? Like salutations,
yeah,
greeting, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? Whatever, whatever, whatever. And then, you know, depending on the setting, if you're at a club, if you're at work, wherever you're at, you feel me? You're not about to sit here and just conversate with him for the rest of the day. But if you're in a situation where you're holding a conversation and you start to build on some knowledge and some things, that's giving respect of having a communication, which is a conversation, and you're talking back and forth. You feel me? And then that builds blocks. Because I've had a conversation with motherfuckers in a club area. They were, I remember this one dude, we all know him. He literally caught his wife doing some wild stuff. And talked, and he was kind of a little emotional, but I was in my feelings too, because I'm a Cancer. I'm always in my feelings in the weekend. I'm in my feelings right now, but I'm actually doing pretty good to hold that shit together. As long as I'm talking about that bitch ass
you
brother of
all
mine,
right? You all
Charles
right?
Henry Holland Jr. Yeah, you motherfucker. I'm gonna call you out every fucking time I think about you, bitch. Damn, I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. But anyway, fuck that.
Get that
Um
off your chest, right?
uh no, it's not on my chest. It's so deep on, it's so buried, and like, yeah, you're about to make me talk about it even more.
No, I'm
See,
just
he's
saying.
not really
No,
a good
no,
co-star
I
right now.
am, man. I'm trying to
Uh
get. You know what I mean? You got
if
it off
I
your
talk
chest.
about
We
that,
gonna
bro,
stay on topic.
if I go in depth with that, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, you're gonna have to go
Okay,
have my guns again, some shit. I don't know. But anyway, um, so again, the gentleman that I met, and it's weird because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck where I meet people, who I meet people, how I meet them, whatever. But
yeah,
if we kick it off, we kick it off. It is what it is.
yeah.
And I was able to, the term "soothe the beast." I was able to make him feel better and to be motivated and to be less motivated of some of the thoughts he had in his head.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I looked at it as kind of like a superpower or whatever. But and then he kept me from going in my meltdown phase. And meltdown, if you don't know, is usually when my emotional overload gets to a point where, yeah, that's where the tears are coming. I'm like, and then,
Yeah.
but so people like have a misconception about cancers. Oh, they cry babies. Yeah, we do cry, but it ain't because we weak, nigga. Try me. Um, at the end of the day, we cry because it releases the pressure. For me, I can't speak for all cancers, but it releases the pressure of the emotion. The emotion gets to a point where I can't stabilize other people's emotions. So but I can't not take in other people's emotions either. That's why I feel the way I do being an empath. I feel so strongly and I feel so intensely. Like, and I think I did this, if you watch Peel That that cancer back one layer at a time. That's in season 2. If you take a picture like a Kool-Aid pitcher, water pitcher, whatever, and what you do with the pitcher, you fill it with fluid, or you fill it with whatever water. You fill it up. But a gallon pitcher can't hold 2 gallons, correct? So, but the thing is I know how to regulate my emotions. I know how to handle my problems because nobody's in them but me. You feel me? But then when I have people in my circus, I don't know if that was the truth coming out or what. Circus, no, and my circle, and then those in the circumference around the circle, people that I have an attachment to, that I care about, that means something. Everything that they throw at me, I absorb like a sponge. Like you, my man Trent. Like if you come to me and you say, "Man, fuck," like, and it doesn't have to be something traumatic or like trauma. He could come to me and be like, man, I caught this girl cheating on me. I'm like, man, damn, that's fucked up, bro. Like, fuck. Goddamn flies every goddamn where. Excuse me, I got fly Tourette's right now, and this bitch. Fuck goddamn flies. Feel like I'm at fucking Haynes Point somewhere. Anyway, woo. Sorry about my Tourette's, y'all. Fuck. Anyway, sun's not up yet. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You down, you can't function. I gotta sit here and it's not that I don't mind, that I mind or what have you, right? But I literally pour into you to try to comfort you, to get you out of the rut that you're in. Even if I had to come to your house and snatch you out that bitch, you feel me? Like I just you're not supposed to turn around right then. But you feel me? Like the time and the thought that I put into helping, it takes a lot for me to care for people. But the time and the thought that's put in, that essentially and figuratively puts emotion into my emotional picture. You feel me? At the bottom, which is I say 10%, sometimes it's a little bit more, but like 10-20% is my own emotion. The rest is other motherfuckers. And because I am such a mama's boy, you feel me? Like, I mean, I think the respect and the admiration and love and the care that I have for females came from the way I saw my mom, care for my mom, seeing her as such a bad bitch. She was a fly motherfucker. I tell you, bitch ass Charles Collins Jr. kept all the fucking photo albums talking about you're gonna do the fucking goddamn fucking slideshow for the funeral. Not one of my 5 kids were in the slideshow. Now embarrassing that was that my oldest and youngest daughter in the front with me sitting up there, didn't see themselves no. And he only had was it 4 of me, and fucking 2 of those was baby pictures. Like, bitch, you know what the thing I love about Facebook? You can steal for free. You can steal for free. You can go to somebody's profile. Not even, you ain't gotta go to their profile. You going down your news feed, you scrolling, it's like save. You ain't got a screenshot of Facebook. Like, they don't care. You could have went in there and got pictures of me updated. You could have got pictures of my fucking goddamn. My kids ain't did shit to you, nigga. Bitch ass. I can't get away from it. It's just that kind of night. Did you ask for that? It's that kind of night. I asked for at least one. I asked for one photo album out of 10, nigga. Bitch ass. Anyway, get back to what I was saying. That part. And I didn't get shit. But at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it cool. But hey, I appreciate that. At the end of the day, fuck him. Bitch ass nigga. Go back and watch season 1. You'll understand why I said that. I'm actually do a show on it when I can get through it without falling fucking apart, because I'm not grieving. I'm pissed for what the fuck they did. You have no idea what's the storm that's coming, but you will. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. You're right. I'm doing good because I ain't held it down, and my strength is sitting over there at the counter, and that's wet. But. Yeah, why do you keep saying that?
That's a topic.
That is a topic.
Yeah.
You're telling you. Hey, a guest telling me to get back on topic. I am. I'm coming right now. I'm coming around the mountain when I come. Anyway. Almost. All right, so look. So that what I absorbed from you, from helping you, drops emotion in that picture. My friend over here, My D, because everybody think I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm broke as shit, motherfuckers. I just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what
You
that
pay
is.
tape.
I'm not. Let me take that back. I work hard for the money. Um, I'm not broke as shit. I'm struggling like shit though. That shit is so much true. But like, I have a friend over here. Oh, D, they're about to cut my lights off today. I was like, fuck.
I got you.
I get paid tomorrow. But like, and I swear they know. Like, I take a second to like respond. They'll text me a book. Don't text me a book. Just ask what you're asking, and our relationship will dictate from there. At the end of the day, motherfuckers know, but they work.
Though.
It usually works though. It usually works.
Holds you back from
Being intimidated to ask someone. And I know it's not easy to ask people for shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Book, no book. I don't give a fuck if you put a cliff note. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna make a decision based on how I feel about you, not what you said. Now I am one of them types of things. You kind of put that together pretty good. Like, okay, all right. Let me think on this. I'm gonna count when the next money coming in. All right, look, motherfucker, like, and boom, 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 boom. And then I'm like, well, what's your cash tag? I don't say a whole lot after. We're not about to have a whole fucking dialogue and a fucking dissertation about fucking back and forth. I get, and I'm not saying to be callous or anything, but at the end of the day, you ask, and I'm not gonna make you fucking goddamn walk through goddamn top of water, go through all this fucking bullshit, and walk through volcanoes just to get a yes or a no. That's assholes. I don't do that. What's your cash tag? Simple and sweet. Let's do this. Oh my God, I'm gonna pay you back. No, you're not. Don't do that either. Because and this is maybe not true actual logic. And right, like, you handle your business, you keep shit down 10 toes. You ever got money back on a regular basis that you loaned to a female? Now I'm calling y'all out in a bad way, but
I'm gonna tell you what. Everybody knows how I am towards females. I'm not even
gonna ask you. Why we sitting on the show together?
I'm not even gonna ask you to even give that back. I'm just gonna be like, you're in a bad situation. You ask,
and I'm glad you said that, because
I'm not expecting that. When you're expecting and it don't happen, you get a little disappointed. You know what I mean? I don't like you right now, type shit, and I don't like being like that with people.
Right, I'm about to say the same thing you just fucking said, like that ass. But one thing I've just had to start with myself, and it's like, if you're in this position now, and I know how hard you work, I've been, and I've never given anybody that I've not known for at least a year any type of real money. But if I know that as hard as you work and you're struggling like this, it's gonna be a struggle and a fucking job and a half for you to pay me back and still stay good. That's why now niggas, give me my shit. I'm just not gonna loan you money because I don't trust you. I mean, it really depends on who it is. You gotta be like, I gotta really know you. But I don't loan niggas money. But females, I pick and choose a lot less now than I have in years. Like, I was at Lust. Sorry, 2020. No, 21 to 20. 24, like, yeah, it's 3, I don't know, almost 4 years, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, first coming in, oh man, them bitches made me feel like I was shit. But the thing is though, is they all, well, the ones that gave fake validation thought that they was convincing. No, bitch, you're just fine. And maybe like, I'm like, I just kind of like your vibe and like how you you could slap me in the face with a pretty glove, and I'm like, man, that was a pretty glove. And then I might remember you slapped me. You feel me? Like, that's how it kind of was in there. But at the end of the day, I knew real validation and fake validation. You feel me? But my coping mechanism was all of it, because my mom didn't give it to me. Okay. When in my adult years, she didn't. It was kind of under the radar too. And here we go, keep talking about them. But I kind of do that to like help y'all keep up with me. Yeah. So as an adult, it was kind of like hidden and drawn out. You feel me? Because I was I'm from DC. My mom lives in Maryland. You feel me? And I was not home because when I was at 17 going on 18, I got locked up 6 years. When I got out, she wasn't letting me back in the house. So like, I didn't go back home. I ended up going to Harrisonburg, Virginia. I was there in the halfway house, saved up money, bought my first car, got my first apartment, credit score good, whatever, whatever. And got married and migrated and eventually ended up going to Alabama. Was there for 12 years. At that time of 12 years, I drove up to Maryland every year as my kids were born. My son, then my daughters. I had 4 daughters, son, 4 daughters, 5 kids, and um, it was like everything was cool until it was like, let me get you to do something. I mean, I know you moms, and I wasn't those kind of kids to talk back. I didn't even cuss around my mom, even as an adult, until you know, like later, way later. But in my 30s, 40s, like I literally, when I don't talk back, I still gave her the respect as if I was 5 years old. You feel me?
Yeah. I do
Um,
it to this day.
and ain't nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. She literally flipped shit though, and then at the end, the last 3 years she got sick, and then last year she fucking guilt tripped me on her deathbed. Um, I attribute it to like being in the ring with a motherfucker and they punch you and then jump out the ring. Like you done fucking guilt trip me and then died. Like I can't even fucking get no kickback from that. That's kind of fucked up. Don't you think? Like how do we resolve this conversation or this argument or this beef you got and then you go just go fucking down me? Like that's fucking crazy. But anyway,
No, I understand. You
uh,
didn't get your closure like you needed.
closure. Now I just wanted her to put some Neosporin or something on my lip when she hit me.
Yeah,
I wanted closure. I wanted to
caring.
like
You're
I
so
wanted,
caring.
but I got it. I didn't even get it. I said what I should have said to her, to my bitch ass brother.
Mm.
You know how not much of a flex when I text with my emotion. I'm so fucking on point and I'm
Yeah.
so lined up. I don't know if you know this. Most people don't, unless you write books. Probably most women probably can relate. But there's 1,000 characters, and when you text a person, not that Instagram shit or that Snap bush, a real text, SMS. You feel me? Or like whatever secure, whatever it is, a real text from a real phone. It's 1,000 characters that you can type. Did you know that? I ain't know until I fucking counted them. Well, I didn't count, but it showed me that I used up all the characters. I text my because all right, so my mom passed um last year March 3rd, and then the service wasn't until the 21st and 22nd, the end of March, and then it was 2 weeks after that. This motherfucker just not when she passed, and then I was helping him clean the house out. Asked him about the photo album. He's like, "No, I'm gonna use it for the slideshow, and I'll give it to you later." He had no intentions, but you know what though? Shove them up your ass. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Help that got these two beautiful couches. My mom didn't. She didn't spare no expense. She didn't like
Yeah.
buy the most expensive stuff, but she kind of like me. She had really good taste. And couch is really nice. My cat kind of scratching the fuck up. Maybe he kind of like on my side too. But how she treated me, I don't know. But at the end of the day, he didn't say nothing then. He didn't say nothing the 3 weeks up until the service. But 2 weeks, I literally felt like we was rekindling, going to try to like get this shit back together, and then fucking, you know, it is what it is. And then that's why I say, be careful what you wish for. Like I wanted something with my at that point I was like, man, like, we could be brothers again, it's just us, type shit. Those are thoughts I thought in my head. I didn't really let them out so much per se. But at the funeral with my daughter standing in front of him or next to me, talking to him and his weird ass wife. I hope y'all watch this. Or somebody that know y'all can literally tell y'all come in here and check out what your brother's saying. That part. And then the day, bitch ass nigga. I'm not gonna stop on that. But at the end of the day, you feel me? He literally I invited him to come out to dinner. He literally said, "All right, we'll come out." Blah blah. I think he said next week or whatever. Had no intention. Live right in front of my fucking daughter. Like weird for that. Could have just said no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't fuck with you like that. And then boom, boom, boom. So, but 2 weeks after the service, I asked him again because he never really told me about the life insurance policy. I don't even know how much it was.
And this your brother?
Only brother, only sibling. He ain't my brother. You my brother. He's just the one that shared my dad's sack. That's it. Um, but so we had a conversation, and then he was like, well, mom, then she took you out the wheel over, a while back. I'm like, I said, oh yeah, damn, I didn't know that. The fuck, and she never said nothing to me, obviously, and and he said she didn't want me to have nothing. The only reason them two couches, two nice, very nice couches that she spent a lot of money on, are sitting in my living room because he had nowhere to put them. He had his Porsche, which wasn't running. Bitch, it's either on you or it's in you, and nigga, it's
Yeah,
on you.
that's
It's
it.
never been in you. That's why he needed my $200 to fucking buy the death certificates. He didn't need money working. He had the money to buy the death certificate. He needed my money. That he never gave me back, by the way. That's money that I work for.
Yeah,
That wasn't. Fuck you and that policy. Shove that up your ass and eat it for breakfast, bitch. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you took money that came from me and the urn that I paid $150 for it was purple like this because my mom's favorite color, nice, pretty purple. And at the end of the day, um, we kept that too, basically. And then that's when I texted him that book.
okay.
And it wasn't until I got to the end, bruh, I was watching in the beginning, but then when I got my feelings, I stopped seeing the numbers count. I didn't know it had that many characters. Characters, 1,000 is a lot, and I think I still have that actually somewhere. Probably post that again or something. When I hit period, it was the last fucking character.
You used it up.
No, I was on point, bro. I didn't have to
Wow.
back shit up. I didn't have to delete
Yeah.
nothing. I didn't have to lose no space. You feel me? But that. But again, based on topic, you can't, you can't wish for nothing when it's dealing with blood. You are born into what you are born into. But when you deal with strangers, and I only say strangers because you didn't grow up with them, you didn't, you know, you haven't been with them for decades on decades. These are the ones that are strangers. You don't know them, and you don't know their makeup. You don't know shit.
Yeah.
So like to you ladies, I'm more biased to y'all than niggas. Like at the end of the day, like you should be able to defend yourself. Most of y'all like to hit women anyway, bitch ass niggas. So like at the end of the day, if a bitch move in with you and she start putting her hands on you, you should be able to defend yourself. But a woman, not necessarily. You know. And I'm gonna say this to the ones that's watching it may not know, or maybe you know somebody like it. At the end of the day, if a woman tell you no, she's your wife, she's your friend, I don't give a fuck. If no is no. And if you do it anyway, that's rape, nigga. That's not date rape. That's not in the house rape. That's rape, nigga. This dead ass motherfucking rape. You bum ass motherfucker. So at the end of the day, ladies, women, females, because some of y'all are not really grown. Some of y'all are just pretending. Don't let a motherfucker move in with you that you don't know for that you don't know. Period. Doesn't matter how long. But at the end of the day, most motherfuckers who ain't right usually gonna like tell on themselves after a month, 2 months. Would you agree? A
Yeah,
fake
all you gotta do
motherfucker
is give
can't
it
hold it, but
time.
for so goddamn long. You
Just give
feel
it
me?
time. True
And
colors
then,
show.
and if you present boundaries, standards, your operatus Miranda. Anyway, way of way of moving for your home, and another um telltale sign. If this dude is pushing, oh, you should let me move in. Oh, we'd be great roommates. Fucking kick him in the nuts and send him on his fucking way. For him to press you means he's probably either about to get evicted, nigga, you for the streets, or he's about to fuck goddamn can't handle these bills. Maybe he's got reduction in work. Maybe he lost his job. Who fuck knows?
Yeah, you never
But
know.
if anybody, whether it's a man or fucking woman, we want to be fucking goddamn unisex in this bitch. We can do that. Doesn't matter who it is. If they're pressing you to move into your spot, find out why. And why are you so in such in a rush to move in?
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm about to break up with you. Like we still rocking, we still having fun, we still going on dates, still fucking. Like, what's the rush, nigga? What's the rush, nigga? Like, really, why are you? You know what I'm saying? Why you pressing? Why you pushing? Those are signs that somebody's in distress. You feel me? Or that they're literally trying to get out of a situation, which is still distress. Um, and then you have to. That's why I say to the ladies all the time, like at the end of the day, know who you are, define you, have your situation to where, you know, you ain't gonna fall for just anything just because one, you're lonely, because two, you need help, blah blah blah. There's government assistance if you really need help like that. You feel me? At the end of the day, so like, um, I don't know, like just take your time and literally be better with your decision making, um, and your problems will end up being lesser. Like if you can deal with the loneliness a little bit longer, then you wouldn't have to deal with motherfucker beating your ass or driving the gas out your car, using all your money, or eating all your food and ain't putting up in it, or making you cook and clean. Like that's disrespectful in itself. When you was growing up, did the cook clean the dishes, or did the ones that partook in what the cook created and prepared that part? Like we grew up with what manners. Like if your man or your girl literally like watch you sit there and prepare a meal, sometimes staring in your fucking face. Oh, what is that? What you doing? What you get over here and learn, bitch? Son, you got to keep telling you. It's fifth time made this week. You know, I'm being funny, but like for real, but for real, like if if you're in there preparing a meal for your family, and that could be you and your boyfriend, you, your boyfriend, your kids, you and your husband, whatever you title, no title, it don't matter. If a motherfucker literally takes their time, their skills, their love, and their care, because you put love and care in food. I know I do. I cook for celebrities. I cook for Vernon Davis and for his celebrity rich friends, and it was a pleasure to see him eat a 10-pound ribeye in less than 5 minutes. He swallowed it, right, like he's still playing football. Dead ass, like no joke. I turned around to hand somebody another plate, and his shit was gone. I was like, I don't need you to say nothing about how good the food was. You just showed me, bro. Thank you. That's love. But at the end of the day, I didn't look at it as a barbaric or anything. I was like, damn, that is a badge of honor for this man that's never. Well, he had one time last year on the boat when I first met him. But that was ribs. Then this was a steak for him to literally for the first time in my life ever cooking for him personally to swallow down it might have been a 15-pound ribeye. God damn, I don't know. That bitch was about this big, bro. I was like that bitch was like that and was like that big. Because ribeyes don't play. And I got it from Costco. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Costco don't pay me for this, but Costco got the best meats. Between grocery stores at the end of the day. I love Costco. Their meats are fresher, and their ribs. I don't know if y'all love ribs. A 3-pack of ribs for $23. Make it make sense. I'm only going to Costco. You feel me?
Yeah.
That motherfuckers come to my house. Man, I love these ribs. You got so many. Oh yeah, it was a 3-pack. What? And you got money? No, nigga. I just know where to shop at. Like every day I wear polo. Be like, I got $1,000 outfit on. You know what? I only pay like $200-300. Cause you know what? The QR code. And they send me texts like every other day.
Oh yeah.
Dead ass. They just sent me one yesterday, and it pissed me off because I just went there 3 days ago and bought like a little shirt, like a thermal shirt, but it had like designs on it, which is I love. They design clothes for black folks, don't even know it. White folks ain't wearing that shit. We have an urban section, but it's not called the urban section. Don't go on Polo ask for the urban section because you're not gonna find it. You just have to know what you're looking for. And at the end of the day, y'all don't see me wear nothing plain. Everything is literally like that part. Hey, so at the end of the day, oh shit, I knew that was coming. Oh, let's have a moment of silence for my brain. Fuck it. You remember what I said? Are you here?
to talk about the polo and all that?
Nah, before I got to that. So what got me on that polo? Oh, talking about the money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vernon Davis and swallowing down. Goddamn big ass ribeye. Oh yeah, the meats at Costco. Boom, we're back. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. So nah, but look, at the end of the day, I get my meats from there. But no, seriously though, like I shop smart. You know, I literally have shoes that retail for $1,000, and they're actually cost that much in the store. Probably about 900, 800 on Amazon. I paid 300 for those. So like smart shopper. I don't front, I don't stunt for none of that shit. But it's still real shit. Still like legit, whatever. But I just like back in the day, what they do with the can. Drop that bitch on the floor.
Yeah.
At $50 off, 25% off, whatever fuck it was. At the end of the day, that's where I am with everything I get. Seems like friends come like that too sometimes. So that's why you gotta be careful what you ask for. But nah, seriously, ladies, like at the end of the day, oh, let me tell you something. I'm a generous motherfucker. This is my first time telling this shit publicly and on this show, and I haven't even spoke on this in over 8 years. I would say at least 8 9 years. There was a girl I met that I met her at Milano's. This is bar in Winchester. Come to find out, she got Tourette's. I just had her with these fucking flies. Flies, motherfucking bitch! I just want to make you cry.
Yeah.
So, but when she told me, and mind you, yeah, when she told me she had Tourette's, first of all, I've never met nobody with Tourette's. Have you?
You gotta understand.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, I have not. I have not.
So I did not. I seen it on TV, and I've seen uh what is it? Oh my god, I can't think of it now. I've seen representations of it through comedy and TV and movies and things like that, right? So at the end of the day, when she told me that, I was like, man, this girl ain't got that. Like, no, she. Mm-mm. And then it wasn't until, and I promise you, any title that comes on this fucking goddamn show, I've lived it, seen it, or done it. And in this case, I've done it, lived it, and seen it, and I do not do it anymore. I promise you. I have my own shit, my mini mansion, and all my family in here. That's not blood, whatever. But I love them just as much because they're still here. If I didn't love them, they wouldn't be here. But no, she literally like, bruh. You know what? I love West Virginia.
Man,
I
she's like
love
out
West
there somewhere.
Virginia. Nah, bro.
What's
This bitch tried to kill me. She pulled a knife and some more shit. I seen it in full scale. It wasn't till maybe a week or two later, whatever. You know, I don't know what made it good. And maybe because I didn't bring the liquor back in time. I don't know what it was, honestly, but I don't know, honestly. But I thought I was, loving her correctly or whatever, or trying to. At the end of the day, um, she just went the fuck off. Like we was about to, actually we did we accomplished that. At least I got a nut before she left. It's not for kids, so I can say that. But no, like literally butt naked. And my son was living with me at the time, and I don't even know where she got the knife from. We were in the bedroom. uh, and I told my son, I was like, get back. This dude, I love you, boy. This nigga, he came down the hallway like Bruce Lee and tried to drop kick me.
What?
Yo. She just started doing all kind of incoherent, weird bullshit, rambling on the phone. This. I said, she gotta go. One thing about cancer, we'll find a way to get rid of you, or we'll dip and take our lead. But this is why I love West Virginia. Because as y'all can see, it's not hard to see. I'm a black man, and she was white, blonde hair, blue eye type, white girl. About me, white girl. But anyway, they're less angry. Well, this one wasn't. She was angry. She was angry as a motherfucker. But I literally left her in the bedroom, mumbling, jumbling, blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck had going on. And I was like, this bitch gotta go. Like, you feel me? I told my son, stay in your room, boom, boom, don't come out the room, don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I went out on my wraparound porch. This beautiful house. Wraparound porch, and this is a long time ago. Yeah. I wrap around porch and call 911 to this bitch. With almost, bruh, like, hey, bruh, I was.
You had to, huh?
But I think in the moment I didn't. I was a little worried, scared, whatever, because I had some weed on me. I did. I don't like weed. I don't mess with it no more. But like, I had some weed, and again, I love West Virginia. Yeah. Wild and wonderful. The police officer came. Yeah, it is. I didn't go in the house. She said, "Stay on the porch." Mr. Babu, blah blah blah. We got a unit coming, and I'm telling you, like Berkeley County, they come quickly here. Don't play with them. Charlestown's even closer. They showed up, 2 cars. Explaining to him what's going on. And she was already in the foyer area or something by that time, and literally like, so They had a lady officer, because no, I told them it was a girl. They had a lady officer and a male officer. And Terrence didn't let me down.
Well,
I was literally like, man, like I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I'm a nigga. I'm black. White girl, like I'm like, I think I'm probably like, sir, like, won't you just go for a walk, blah 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 blah, and let her come, like, and just give her my fucking house, and she only been there a week. I don't know, like, I was worried as fuck, but then literally the cops started asking questions. She literally just she changed her story twice, and I did it for her. Like, she's like, well, you know what? I think you can come with her. No, I'm not. And then she went off to the rescue, and literally that bitch took her and boom up against the house, cuffed that crazy motherfucker, and
you don't have to worry about nothing. That's right.
ain't worry about that. Ain't worry about that. Like, literally, I was like, as I walked into my new house, this black man's like, yeah, I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good. I got crazy, really crazy bitch. So again, be careful what you ask for, because you just never know what the fuck you gonna get. What Forrest Gump said, box of chocolates, you just never know what you're gonna get. You know, sometimes I like the ones with the caramel, but then I kind of like the ones with the salty nuts too. Like, which is weird for him to say that, but you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
Thank God for YouTube TV. Holy shit. Would you like to add anything?
There's the only way we take a little short break.
No, I'm about to close out, buddy. Are you tapped out already? Poor thing. This is not school. Using the bathroom does not work. We're alive until we're no longer alive. But no, if you add a little quick little, no, we can, and I think we've covered pretty much everything. Ladies, don't let weird motherfuckers in your house, and you don't know they're weird until you get their butt. Know them. And I'm gonna tell you something I've said in the last few episodes. Stop fucking them. You want to know why you're getting treated the way you keep fucking these niggas? Stop fucking them. Stop giving them pussy. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna pull Steve Harvey. 90 days. Wait until you're comfortable enough and know that, one, he's not a bum. Two, he's got income. He's got a stable place. You feel me? I mean, he's got something to offer you other than some dick. Now, if you're just going to fuck, then go ahead, do your thing. But don't be like, oh, all men are dogs, all men ain't shit. How many men you fucked in the last month? I'm not calling no names or nothing. I don't know nobody's business. At the end of the day, but you feel me?
If you get in that situation,
you tell me that
don't replace somebody else with somebody else. You know what I mean?
And you gotta allow yourself to be loved correctly, because some of y'all don't fucking know how to do that.
You gotta leave the past one,
bitch.
In the past.
Bitches don't know. But at the end of the day, the fact that most people try, I give it to the ones that try and don't self-sabotage off the rip. At least, you tried for whatever reason. If it don't work, whatever, at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, if you literally got somebody fucking with you, they rocking with you, they loving on you, they taking care of you, they literally doing everything without having to be asked, give them something in return other than what's between your legs, because that's everywhere. Honestly, no.
Not wrong at all.
If a motherfucker literally is giving you your dream, do not bring him a fucking nightmare. The fuck? That is weird as shit why people would do that. Oh, I'm not used to that. Well, then leave them the fuck alone and go somewhere with where you're used to, which is back to the vomit that threw up in your fucking face. Motherfuckers. Play too fucking much with people. You demonize the angels for no fucking reason. And you're going to get the wrong angel and you're going to have trouble.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's time for me to end it here, folks. I want to thank y'all for coming out to the OK Corral, where ain't nothing okay. So, at the end of the day, we love the fact that we got people that tune in. Thank y'all. Like, leave a comment to let me know who you are or not. Oh, again, real quick, I have podcast kits. Very nice quality mics, mic holders, podcast sound cards for free. Leave a comment, say kit me, KITME, kit me. You do that and we'll get you this podcast kit. I got 3 to give away for free. And if you need, like, if you want to start doing what I'm doing, and like, if you like on that path and you want to do that, inbox me. What is it? Message me, inbox me, whatever, and I'll tell you what I did. It is for free. You know, you ain't got to do no bonus shit. You ain't got to do nothing special. You want to know how I got started, what I'm doing, what equipment I'm using, why I'm using the mixing board for my mics and so forth. I'll tell you all the information I got and hope that you catch up to me and pass me shit. And then take me with you because you might move faster than me. God damn, that was literally what that's playing. But now, like, literally, I got podcast equipment for free. I got 3 of them. You can put it in this chat or you can hit me directly on the YouTube message or however you want to do it. But inbox me KITME me, and I'll give you a free, not no bullshit. These are really good mics as you can hear, and they're pretty expensive. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like boxing these bitches and sending them back because I bought too many. So I'm gonna give them away. That's the kind of person I am. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, thank y'all for rocking with us. Season 3 is gonna be off the motherfucking goddamn chain. And if you don't know that after this episode, then go away. Peace, y'all. All right,